How is this even possible? Wait, what did you guys see? I mean, you live here?
Yeah.
This is not.
Did you ever see this flood like this before?
I grew up here.
No.
You grew up here?
A life-threatening situation is unfolding in Silver Spring, Maryland, where relentless torrential rain has triggered a rare flash flood emergency. The National Weather Service issued this high-level alert, the most severe in its system, not only for Silver Spring but also for the surrounding communities of Bethesda, Takoma Park, Chevy Chase, and Wheaton. This kind of emergency means catastrophic flooding is already happening or will very soon. It's not a watch, it's not a warning, it's an alert for imminent danger. Residents were urged to act immediately, no delays, no hesitation, because every moment counted in this rapidly escalating crisis.
You're okay, you're okay.
The culprit behind this disaster is a stalled, moisture-rich band of thunderstorms that have been training over the same area. This meteorological term means one storm cell after another moves across the same path like train cars, dumping immense rainfall over a narrow corridor for hours. In just a few hours, 3 to 5 inches of rain fell across Montgomery County, with some areas approaching 6 inches. Radar has confirmed peak rainfall rates of 1 to 3 inches per hour, far more than the region's infrastructure can handle. Forecasters warned another 1 to 4 inches were still possible. The Sligo Creek watershed, normally a peaceful series of streams and greenways, has become the epicenter of destruction. Flowing through Silver Spring and Takoma Park, the creek surged to levels rarely seen. It rose over 10 feet in just 30 minutes, an extreme and nearly unprecedented rate. That translates to roughly 4 inches of rising water every single minute. This created rivers out of roadways, turning intersections into deep pools and overwhelming stormwater systems within moments. Parks, trails, and footbridges disappeared beneath torrents of muddy, debris-filled water. Montgomery County's emergency crews were quickly overwhelmed. Dozens of water rescues occurred across Silver Spring, Takoma Park, and Bethesda. Many involved people trapped in their vehicles on flooded roads, some caught entirely by surprise as their streets turned into channels of fast-moving water. Pete Pyringer, spokesperson for Montgomery County Fire and Rescue, gave chilling insight. Between 5 and 7 p.m., our call center took in more than 100 emergency calls, he reported. That's a quarter of our normal daily call volume, all in just 2 hours. He continued, "We responded to everything from submerged vehicles to basement flooding to trees collapsing onto roadways. It was all happening at once. Our resources were stretched thin, but crews acted quickly. Fortunately, no serious injuries were reported in those early hours." Still, officials stress that the crisis is far from over. The rain hasn't fully cleared, and any additional accumulation could renew flooding, especially as the soil remains completely saturated. Downed trees and blocked storm drains continue to complicate the situation. Images from the area are haunting. Photos shared by park police show Sligo Creek Park completely underwater. The tops of playground slides and swing sets barely poke out above the murky surface. Picnic benches and walkways have vanished beneath the current.
Holy
In downtown Silver Spring, streets that normally bustle with shoppers and commuters are deserted and under several feet of water. In Takoma Park, entire blocks were inaccessible. Bystanders reported seeing water flow over curbs, sidewalks, and even up driveways within minutes. Downtown Bethesda also suffered. Storefronts were inundated. Sandbags proved ineffective in many locations due to the rapid onset of the floodwaters. Small business owners were seen desperately trying to sweep water out, many with their lights off due to power outages. Flooding didn't stop at the Maryland border. In Washington, D.C., rain runoff overwhelmed aging infrastructure. Georgia Avenue flooded to waist-deep levels in places. Cars stalled or floated in the middle of the road. Police and EMS were seen directing traffic around impassable zones. Major commuter corridors like Connecticut Avenue and 16th Street NW saw travel grind to a halt. Emergency responders rescued people stranded on buses and in their homes. City officials warned that some neighborhoods may be without power or water through the weekend.
That's probably a very good idea. Get some cover there.
There's also, the mall over here if they wanted to go someplace other than there, but...
Multiple metro stations experienced service disruptions. Flash flooding entered below-ground tunnels on parts of the red and green lines. Riders were forced to evacuate stations. Service delays were expected to persist as transit authorities worked to pump out floodwater and inspect systems. Hospitals and urgent care centers across the region stayed open, but were placed on alert. Water intrusion damaged infrastructure in some medical facilities. MedStar Washington Hospital Center issued a public notice encouraging only emergency patients to come in due to limited parking and access routes. According to NOAA, flash flooding is one of the deadliest weather events in the U.S. It kills more people annually than hurricanes or tornadoes. Nearly half of flood-related deaths happen in vehicles when drivers attempt to cross flooded roads and get swept away. Just 6 inches of moving water can knock a grown adult off their feet. Just 1 foot can float a car. 2 feet can carry away most vehicles, including SUVs. Even shallow floodwater carries hidden hazards. Manhole covers may be open, electrical lines down, and currents stronger than they appear.
Yeah, I ain't going through this. No.
Montgomery County, D.C., and surrounding jurisdictions are urging everyone to heed one simple but life-saving rule. Turn around. Don't drown. Never try to walk or drive through floodwater. It's almost always deeper and more dangerous than it appears. As the storm system moves east, the National Weather Service continues to monitor rainfall and flood risks. Any additional rainfall will likely trigger flash flood watches or extend existing emergencies. Officials warn the public to stay updated and avoid non-essential travel. Cleanup will take time. As water recedes, local crews are already assessing structural damage to roads, homes, and utilities. Damage assessments will take days. Some neighborhoods may remain without power or clean water until debris is cleared and repairs are made. The governor of Maryland and the mayor of D.C. have both activated emergency response plans. FEMA is monitoring the situation and may assist if conditions worsen. Meanwhile, shelters are open for displaced residents and volunteers are distributing supplies to affected neighborhoods. For many residents of Silver Spring, this was the worst flooding they've experienced in years, perhaps decades. Longtime locals described water rushing through neighborhoods in seconds, sweeping trash bins, bicycles, and even small cars out of sight. Our thoughts are with the people of Silver Spring, Bethesda, D.C., and all affected communities. We wish a safe recovery to those still dealing with the aftermath and strength to the emergency crews working tirelessly on the front lines. If you found this report informative, please like and share. Comment below with your experience. As always, stay safe, stay alert, and remember, turn around, don't drown.